right, so here today we have the showcase for, like the early showcase for Doro. We did a lot of testing. We showed some JP accounts also at the end. Highly recommend if you want to see some really good testing. Stick around to the end. We did off scope lock test. We did a bunch of teams just to try them out and see things. So a lot of info in this video, and unironically, dude, she's pretty solid. I'm not gonna say that like to jinx it, but I think she might be like contender, dude. This character has a lot of fun comps you can go with, so you might like her if you wanted to pull for her. But there are bigger reasons to pull for her, and that's the shooting post. That thing is like, God, like, dude, oh, what the hell? I swear, during the video, just sometimes may not have been able to focus. Gift code time though. The new gift code is live. I'm getting off track over here. I gotta focus up. Here we go. I got a job to do. So the new code is this. If anyone wants to tell me what this means, please do. I have no idea. This is what it looks like over here. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. I don't want to butcher anything over here. This is that's the code. So I'll pin it down below. Did I even type this correctly? I'll pin it down below because I know it's a tough one to write out. I did it, dude. I did it first try. Look at that. I sounded it out and it worked. All right, so that's the code. Again, I'll pin it down below because it's going to be a bit of a harder one to see maybe visually and understand like how many the hell there is. Sadly, only 100 gems, but it's still a code, so. All right, Future Go-Go here. We're back again. Gift code number 2. So it'll be pinned down below. I know you guys are lazy. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know you. I'm watching you. So yeah, over here we got gift code 2. Please enter this in ASAP. This is now going to be another one. I don't know what it gives. We'll find out together. BAWALMANGGOST. Ghost. Yeah. There we go. So that's the code. Pinned down below. Enjoy. This code offers what? Come on. 300 gems for the one time. Yeah, given we got 2 gift codes, I was like, it's 100 gems guaranteed. Guaranteed. But 2 gift codes are now active. Go and get them. If third gift code gets out of there, I'll update the title and pin it down below. So always just come back to the video if you see an extra one. Or again, just check the comment section or description. It'll always be there. So yeah. All right, back into the video. After this, what did I want to say? So yeah, I had a few points to get quickly to your brains. First, we tested this without Toe's Treasure. Got it? Toe's Treasure is mwah, from what I've seen. But I tested it without Toe's Treasure because it'll take forever to like craft that treasure, and we want to test that later on to see, hey, you know, players don't have Tove, they don't have her duped out. What does she look like without the dupes? So that's what we tested. We also tested with a lot of teams that weren't shotgun comp. Why? Because apparently she does pretty solid without shotgun comp. You're not forced to run her with shotgun comp. That's actually a really cool thing to find out. If you hate shotgun comp, and that's like a big thing. A lot of you hate shotgun comp, and I know that for a fact. I know this because my comments keep telling me they don't want to build shotgun comp. They don't care for shotgun comp. So in that case, this is good. You now have the chance to live life without shotgun comp, and apparently she does work pretty well with that. But beyond that, we tested this in, check end of the video. A lot of good stuff in there. We did test this without scope lock. We also showed off some JP accounts that cooked super well, showing off the character as well. So that's there. Enjoy the video. Let's jump into it. Again, is she a must pull TLDR? She's a great Nikke. There's no doubt about that. She is very strong. The only thing is, if you have the pulls to do so, don't burn your account doing it. Don't waste money going into it. She is going to be a very, very good character for solo raid, bossing, and things like that. Story content, she seems pretty solid for it as well. But again, is it a must pull? Is it like Siren level? It's a DPS, and DPSs come and go. In shotguns, they rarely come because they never, ever come, pretty much, right? So in this case, for what she has and the niche that she's filling, she's doing very, 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 very well in there. But I'm not telling you that I have to pull her. My account's bricked. It's a damn great pull, and it's probably one of the better pulls recently. It's far better than most of the updates we've had recently, so do what you will with that information. But again, I don't want you to burn your account just like, trying to go into this. And E-Leg is not out yet. E-Leg is not out yet. Wait till E-Leg's out, then make a full-on decision. Got it? Because again, a lot of you like E-Leg, potentially more, and potentially pulling on E-Leg's banner, and then pitying would be the better call. Or again, maybe E-Leg's just 10 times better. We never know. Again, both are limiteds. The only difference is one's a 1%. Okay? Take care. Let's have the video and let's have fun. Here we go. So first up over here, we're going to be trying out this team. We're going to be trying out the base shotgun team. This is Tove. This is going to be Leona. This is going to obviously be Doro, Soda, and Drake. That is the team over here. We have Doro built partially. We have 2 OL lines, 2 OL gears with pretty solid lines, and ironically. We'll test with that in a second. We'll first test on scope lock, just see where the area is. We're testing it on fire. So again, 3 of these characters are in water. These 2 over here won't be the best test. So maybe we start... So we just start neutral. So give me a second. We'll start around a neutral point. So give me a second. All right, so there we go. Now we're trying it again. Weak point this. No one has the advantage. Now we'll see on bossing how this goes and how this operates. Curious again. For the most part, it should be a good character on paper. She has activates when hitting the target with 80 pellets, affects self, gains pierce for 3 rounds, hit rate goes up by almost 100% for 3 rounds, attack damage up by 72% for 3 rounds, pellet count is fixed at 1 for 3 rounds, activates when hitting the target at 160 pellets, affects self, expands the pierce range by 200% for 3 rounds, activates when entering the battle, affects self, pierce damage up by 55.08% continuously, activates only during full burst, affects self, attack goes up by 75% continuously, hit rate up by 40% continuously, and then affect speed, attack speed goes up by 65%, 15 seconds, attack also goes up by 88% for 15 seconds, and then number of pellets go up by 5 for 15 seconds. Pretty much though, she is not, in my opinion, so she's a must summon, but she's a must summon for different reasons. And one of the reasons is like right in the middle of the screen, if you were to like look. That's one of the reasons. I definitely think that for that only reason, you should pull and do what you will with this information. It's again, not financial advice, so be aware. But locked in, hypnotizing, and other things associated. So on that front, pretty good. All right. Beyond that, kit-wise, she should be for the most part be good. I doubt that in any case she'll be bad. On paper, she's like insanely good for shotguns, right? There literally is no doubt about that. So we're just hoping here when it comes to this kit that it can excel also in other stages. We know that bossing should be where she excels and such. Right now where she's pulling up, so she's kind of ahead of where Twinkly Bunny is. But I think Twinkly Bunny gets her burst. No, she doesn't. Doro gets her burst right now. Never mind. I was thinking Twinkly Bunny gets her burst, but yeah, you can see when the burst goes through, dude, you start shredding. So remember, giving her probably ammo lines, right? You have so much hit rate already. What you want is, I guess, ammo lines to proc the pellets faster, because with ammo lines, imagine what happens here. I don't think we have too many ammo lines. I think we have like 1 ammo line. And then we have crit, which is horrific, but we have hit rate higher, and we have attack up, and we have elemental. But elemental doesn't proc here, so... yeah, she has such high hit rate that all what you just need to do is increase, what, the pellets? So to do that, you have more ammo built into that. And then she just keeps on firing. Would that be the best bet here? Because you can see, again, how many of those pellets are hitting. And when those pellets hit, let's see this right now. When those pellets hit, when does it fire the laser? Right there. That's when it fires the laser. So that's how many pellets were hit. And now... once this burst ends, we can take a look at like a better analysis of it, being, hey, this is what it looks like with with soda bursting, right? So there we go. It's done. Let's see. Yeah, she's up there, bro. Nice. Again, on paper, it sounds like a good kit. So I doubted it would suck by any means, but where do you need her soul rate, right? We'll see if it works in like story content. Shotgun meta, do you really use that in story content? Could you even use that in story content? Do you have like full-blown survivability with this team? Not really. But I wonder, like, do you need her to be with shotgun comp in order to like run her entirely? Or can you just like full brain dead it and just run some random thing with it? But that's where she's at 689 versus 322. This is where the thing's at. So, damn, our Drake did like, what the hell? Damn, Drake, what were you doing? But yeah, that's what it looks like over here. So we'll try a different test. Let me see. What should I do? What we'll do first is we'll test it over here on 1 minute 30 stage, just to see, can she hold up decent damage, or is it bad there? Because she does, so she's not like E-Leg. E-Leg picks a random enemy and just shoots that. She doesn't have anything AoE like that, right? Plus, going in and out of cover with the pellets and everything will be a little bit annoying for her, per se. But then again, a mob clumped up for her is, like, amazing. Technically, right? We'll find out now. So after 4 seconds, this is just her burst only, let's say. 91 comparatively speaking. But again, she only got her burst. What I want to try after this is like a neutral-ish team. Right? Like saying, hey, this is what she does without shotgun comp, if you're curious. Because ironically, shouldn't she be solid without that, or no? So this is her burst again. What I'll do for this showcase, I'll let this end in 30 seconds. So I'll come back in 30 seconds. Ready? Here you go. All right, so it's now ended. The match is over. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, 293. So she did catch up this time, right? It did catch up, yes, but 293 is what we popped off with over here. So not unironically that bad for, again, this stage. But let's test with the standard team, right? You'll see what I mean. So there we go. This is what I'm trying over here. So we're running this on Iron. No one gets a benefit over here other than, obviously, you know, Siren. So in this, let's see what happens. This is just like a base team. Nothing crazy. No real, I guess you could say, benefit other than, like, the buffs and everything from Siren and that. But, like, not shotgun comp. The whole point of this is not shotgun comp. How can this do? Slotting her in with, like, water team, per se. Getting Helm water, getting, what is it? Ludmilla water. How does that work for her? So I'll let this play through and see. Yeah, I'll let this play through. Where are we at? I'm just curious where we're going to be at the first burst. 77 right here. So I'll let it play out. I'll be right back, all right? So here we go. This is what we got over here for this run. And, I mean, 743 off shotgun comp. I know it's not going to be, like, obviously this is not the smartest team by any means to run. Just trying it for, like, memes and such. She is pulling up a good number. I was checking on the JP side as well. They're kind of getting good numbers with her not even trying to do anything. They're just trying to see, like, hey, would she work here? Would she work here? Would she work here? She's kind of working in all those things. So for the most part, she's going to be a powerful Nikke. There's kind of no doubt to that one. The question is, do you have shotgun comp? And if you don't have shotgun comp, maybe you can come up with a comp like this. May not be the most beneficial. You're losing Tove's buffs. You're losing also whatever Soda has to offer. Obviously, Leona, too. We can't forget that. But it's not terrible. We'll try over here. We will remove scope block and see how this goes. But we'll test and see if we can pull up a decent number here. But we'll test this now and see how this goes. But for what it is, she's going to be a great solo raid unit. If you're going to ask me, like, do I have to pull? If you care for solo raid, that's the only answer. If you care, she's summer limited. She's not returning. She is a pilgrim. She definitely feels like pilgrim status. I don't think there's really a doubt there. Yeah, that's kind of it. Is she gonna be solid for the future? Solo raid wise, yeah. She could be for also, like, slotting her in maybe for Pilgrim Tower, I guess, maybe. If you're missing some of the other P3s and everything. I think Pilgrim Tower kind of has their team, so maybe not on that advice, but who knows? So I'll let this run and get back to you. Yeah, so I don't know how Bunny Soda is getting gapped completely. What had happened? Why is she doing so little? I don't know. Is the team not working for her? Or what the hell's going on? Is Doro just eating her bullets or pellets or what the hell? Is she bugged? I don't even know what's happening. Because Drake, I understand. Drake doesn't have the best gear on this account, 100%, right? But Bunny shouldn't be that bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong on that front, but what you get with Doro is about that. So comparatively speaking, for Bunny, for Shotgun team, she's definitely going to be there. For water meta, I think she's definitely going to be there. I might try one more team. Let's see if I can find one more try, like, with this. Give me a second. Next up, just to show it to you, if you're curious, this is what JP cooked up with the testing. I wanted to show one more team. I was seeing a Blanc and Noir team being floated around on JP. I'm like, you know what, let me try this out. But instead, I'll show you what they got, and because, again, that's their teams. I didn't even think to put Blanc and Noir. Yeah, you could put it. So if you're having a problem, get all of Shotgun team, you can physically run this team. The only issue is you still need this. You can get rid of Leona, though, and you don't need Drake. Obviously speaking, Drake's not even really needed. You can obviously swap that out for anything, but in this case, you can run Blanc and Noir. That's a core that most players have. Throw in Tove, which a lot of you might have, and then Soda's the only struggle. I know a lot of players didn't really pull Soda and ignore Shotgun comp entirely, but with that, you get a pretty good number, 2.7 versus 1.8. So again, if you look at our gap, she's about 1 mil difference, right? With our gap, she was about like 600, 700 off. So that seemingly is what the gap is going to be each time. Over here, again, this is the stats that they got. And their text over here is saying, this is all of their stats and everything set up wise. And then Dorothy firepower is insane at the shooting range, water cooled weakness. And then over here, this tweet, so the same thing without any upgrades, kind of crazy. And these are the two images they provided. So again, they got over here 1.5, over here on Siren, 786 on this. So they tested originally with Quincy. They also tested with Red Hood and Helm. To the same test entirely. This time they tested over here. So again, your comparison is 1.5 to 1.4. So there we go. 797 compared to 786. This was 2.9. This 3.3. So almost 3.4 actually. 3.4 if you were to say. So let's say 3 to 3.4 is the difference here. 3.2, 3.2 pretty much. right? And then over here, 967, 956. That's the change that you had. So she did do very well. I think that's where she's going to stand here. Truly, I think that if we were to build her and test her better, we're going to have to give her max ammo and just shove ammo down her throat. That actually might be like the play to obviously get her pellets to kick off quicker and everything. So a lot to do with this character. We'll test tomorrow with a more fully in-depth showcase. But for now, that seemingly is what we're getting with this character. She clearly is doing pretty solid, comparatively speaking to that. And again, this isn't really like a hardcore, if you were to say, shotgun team, right? And it's still doing pretty solid. They're just running this team just to do the comparative speaking part of it, and you see where she's at. So without even shotgun buffs, she's doing good. Over here with shotgun team, this is what she got over there. So up to you. Might be like shotgun team is not even the go-to. And remember, these are all tests, by the way. I gotta make that clear. I should have said this earlier in the video. These are all tests. When I record the intro, I'll do that. These are all tests without Tove's favorite item. I haven't even checked favorite item for Tove yet. I have to check that after this so you can see exactly how good that is. But I do know that it's shotgun meta based because a lot of Jimmy players were like freaking out, like, oh my god, it's crazy. So I'll check that out later. But for now, what you think?